Hi, I'm Liz and I'm married to Andrew, and between us we have 5 lovely and energetic children who I think many of you will know. I was asked to share a little of my own testimony in this video and say a little bit about what witnessing at work looks like for me. The Lord led me to him originally when I was about 12 or 13 through the witness of friends and others around me at school. I'm very thankful for having had a really good school Christian union. After school, I was led to study physiotherapy at Queen Margaret College, as it was then. During that time, God answered my prayers for one of my friends, and I watched her give her life to Christ. She still walks with Christ today. At the moment, I still work part-time as a physiotherapist in a small community team in Midlothian, which supports people with respiratory disease. Sharing my faith directly at work isn't particularly easy, perhaps because I'm fairly quiet by nature. Sometimes though, opportunities do come up. It could be something like letting a colleague know and praying for them at a difficult time, or sharing more directly when the topic of faith comes up in the car on the way to visit a patient. I don't always feel I've got much freedom to share directly with patients, but I still hope to be a witness in the way that I practically care for them. There are many highs and lows at work, which are inevitably shared among my colleagues. We rejoice together when things go well for a patient, when they stay well for a time and learn to manage the condition a bit better. We rejoice when a colleague completes a good project and it goes well. At times we definitely share tears when the patient dies, or the demands of the job have become overwhelming, and this has happened quite a lot in the last 2 years. Sometimes more of my faith is shared than I realise at work, particularly since the pandemic. Boundaries between work and home have been a bit more blurred. We bring more of our lives to work, and so that could be sharing the challenges of homeschooling, working from home, being worried for family and friends, and we bring more of our work home as well, on days when it's difficult to find space in the office, which can add to stress at home. Recently, one of my colleagues said to me, while I was facing some challenges at home, that she'd always admired my inner sense of peace. I have to give credit to God for that one. Recently, at a weekend away with some others from Women to Women, we looked at how Jesus, the Good Shepherd, takes care of his sheep. According to Psalm 23, he takes care of their needs, guides them in paths of righteousness, and the sheep trust him to keep them safe in dark places. It occurred to me that we can apply this to our jobs as well. As he's gently taking care of me, so I can take care of those I work with. Though freely sharing my faith at all times at work isn't possible, I believe God still works through us in the way that we live our lives, leaving it possible to invite others to continue the conversation and to come and hear more. Thanks for listening.